Hi, good day everyone. We are the group of high-tech engineering firm and now we're going to present to you our two-story DSWD field office tree and building facilities. Before proceeding, here are the contents of our report, which are the site location and development plan, floor plan, perspective view and floor elevations, list of technical papers, estimation, labor cost, and final cost. Our group decided to build a two-story building at Buwa Tuding, Itogon, Benguet. We chose this place because it is also like a city with many people. This location of ours is next to the school of Pacalso Elementary School and close to Pacalso Memorial National High School. Next to our site, there is a school including the gym, also next to the training center of the residents of Itogon, and it is also close to the LWD Government Office of Itogon. The estimation of our site development as shown in the picture has a total area of 4,399 square meters. And our estimation in our proposed construction of the SW building has a total area of 350 square meters. So this is our floor plan with a total area of 300.6 square meters. Our first floor plan contains an administration office, utility room, interview room, reception, canteen, and two restrooms with two cubicles each. It has a total number of 16 columns with 0.6 by 0.5 meters each. The exterior wall has a width of 0.15 meters and the interior wall has a width of 0.10 meters. The second floor plan contains a conference room, workstation, one office, PSC, and two restrooms with two cubicles each. It also has a total number of 16 columns with 0.6 by 0.5 meters each. The exterior wall and interior wall is the same in our first floor plan. This is our 3D perspective view where the front elevation, right elevation, and top view can be seen. In our front elevation, the height of our first floor is 3.1 meters. The second floor has a height of 3 meters. And from second floor finished ceiling line to roof apex has a height of 2.1 meters. Here is our right side elevation. Our left side elevation. And our rear elevation.
The list of technical papers is the statement of the prospective bidders on all its ongoing government and private contracts, the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid, and the PCAB license. In addition, the original copy of the notarized bid security declaration, which is a prospective bidder's undertaking to pay the corresponding fine and be suspended from participating in any government procurement activity for a period of time if any of the conditions stated therein are violated. The project requirements include an organizational chart and a list of the contractor's key personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid. The project manager is Mr. Randy Mortero. The project engineer is Ms. Ethel Ann Alupay. The material engineer is Ms. Irish Pitan and the foreman is Adrian Plurad. The contractor's major equipment units include service and dump trucks, drilling tools, a portable grinder, a welding machine, and a concrete vibrator. The equipment that is leased is a backhoe, a bagger mixer, a rebar cutter and bender, and a plate compactor. A generator set and cut-off machine are the items covered by purchase agreements. Finally, the original duly signed Omnibus SORN statement, in which all conditions, local or otherwise, affecting the contract's implementation are acknowledged.
I'm going to present to you the material estimation for our proposed project, which is two-story building for DSWD. I am going to start for the general requirement with grand total of 500,000 pesos. Earthworks with the total of 134,550 pesos. For the concrete work, it will be having a grand total of 1,912,750 pesos. For our steelworks, it will cost us 1,258,290 pesos. For formworks, it will cost us 474,750 pesos. For masonry works, it will cost 448,208 pesos. For floor and wall finishes, it will cost 470,650 pesos. For carpentry works, it will cost 418,500 pesos. For penetration works, the grand total will be 1,543,866 pesos. For the roofing works, it will cost us 190 pesos. For electrical works, it will cost us 104,905 pesos. For the plumbing works, the grand total will be 184,805 pesos. For the painting works, it will cost 131,580 pesos. For the metal works, it will cost us 215,850 pesos. And for the hardware will be 193,856 pesos. For the septic tank, the grand total will be 100,000. For smoke detector will be 60,000. For alarm system will be 15,000. And for the consumable materials will be 80,000. And the grand total of all the materials will be 8,440,730 pesos.
The total project cost is 13 million, consisting of 65% material cost and 35% labor cost. So the 30 to 35% labor cost is equal to 3.9 to 4.55 million. For the first step on labor, we have soil testing, which will be handled by a geodetic engineer. The fee would be 35,000 per hole. Since we have 2 holes for the project, that would now be equal to 70,000. For the mobilization, site clearing, permits, and temporary facilities, that would now be equal to 500,000. As for the rate of architect or the engineer, that would be 10% of the total project cost. So 13 million times 10%, that would now be equal to 1.3 million, consisting of 180 days. As for the contractor and foreman, that would be equal to 5% rate of the total material cost. Since we have 8 million material cost, the 5% would be 375,000. As for the registered master electrician, as per interview, the rate for them is 800 pesos per outlet. Since we have 46 outlets, that would now be equal to 800 times 46, which is equal to 75,000. As for plumbing has 20 days, and that would be 900 per day. So 20 days times 900, that would now be equal to 36,000. For the rate of laborers, that would be according to interviewed workers. So as for the lead man, that would now be equal to 700 to 800 per day, but we decided to take 700 per day, and that would be equal to 180 days, and the lead one would be 2. So 2 times 180 days to 7 times 700 per day, that would now be equal to 252,000. For the skilled laborer, the daily rate would be 600 per day, consisting of 80 days, since masonry and finishing is equal to 80 days. That would be equal to 15 workers. So 15 workers times 80 days times 600 per day, that would be 720,000. For the non-skilled laborer, the daily rate would be 450 to 500 pesos per day. Since there is 100 days structural and there are 15 workers, the total would be 750,000. And for the for emergency purposes, we have emergency fund, which is 2% of the total material cost. That would now be equal to 105,000. All in all, the total project, the total labor cost is now equal to 4,183,000. For the computation of days, since we have 300 square meter of floor area and we have 15 laborers, one laborer would now be equal to 100 square meter per day. So 300 square meter divided by 15 square meter per day, we have 20 days for every phase. So for the first phase, we have first floor footing. For the second phase, we have column construction. For the third phase, we have beam construction. Fourth phase, that would be masonry works for the first floor. And then the next 20 days, we have, or the fifth phase, we have finishing works. And for the second floor, we have the next 20 days for column construction, another 20 days for the beam construction, and another 20 days for masonry. Finally, the last 20 days would be for the ninth phase or the finishing works.
For our final budget, our material cost is 8,440,730 pesos, and our labor cost is 4,183,000 pesos, having a total cost of 12,628,730 pesos. That is all for High-Tech Engineering Firm, and thank you for listening.